Hey everybody, it's me. I'm coming on here this afternoon to share with you a project I've been working on. Here are some of the things I used on the project. This chalk paint in sheepskin, some of these flat back pearls that are, you know, all strung together like that. I had some of this that was gifted to me, and I used that. I know, these are all the colors that I don't use. I used those little resin roses. I used all but 6 of these. I didn't have very many. I think I got those from, might have been Wild Orchid Craft. Some of this lace. I do have more of this. It's really, really pretty with the beaded. It's ivory colored. I don't know if my light is picking that up or not. But I had to pull the camera way up to get the project in. And I used that. I had like maybe a foot piece of it. And it was perfect because that's all I had left of that, was that little bit. But I do have like a couple of more yards. These embellishments by Jolie's that was gifted to me. I believe Robin, TN Girl 224, gave me those. I'm not sure. And this is a package of that bling that I get from AC Moore. Let me get an original package that, well, I can't find an original package. One that I haven't used out of. Hello. Here we go. This brand, Bling It. It's actually a size smaller. I used that. I used a strip of those out of the package. Recollections. Had those for a while. I have these were identical, and I kept using different pieces out of each one. And this is what I end up in both those packages. So I did not use those. I don't know why those are in my pile. I used these, and I got these at Big Lots for $1.50, and I'd never used any of them. I used a couple of snowflakes and elements out of there, and I had never ever used these. These are a K & Company. These are really old. Let me see, Elizabeth Brown, and I used a couple of those stickers out of here, actually 4, and those are really old. I've had those for a very long time. Probably, I couldn't find a date on it, but they're every bit of 10 years old. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. Now that you know what I used on it, I'll show you what I did with it. Get that over there, that over there. I made, and it's not the best angle, but I made a sleigh. What do you think? This is I don't do shabby chic, but I wanted it to look like this. This is it's not a perfect sleigh. It has all these little faults, and I got it, I think it was for 50 cents at a yard sale, and it was red enamel on top, and the runners were black enamel. But I cleaned it up, put 3 coats of white gesso on it, and let's see, and 2 coats of this paint right here, of the chalk paint. And then I did spray seal it because I wanted it to, you know, I didn't want the chalk effect. I wanted the paint color, but not the effect. And I filled it with some of just some goodies, and these all come out. But I didn't glue anything down. There's just, I did buy the flowers and these little ball-like things. I bought those special. But there's a Michael's key in there. Michael's, that was like the dollar bin, but I got it for 50 cents. There's a little glass heart in there that I had got at a yard sale, and then those little bells from Dollar Tree. I'll turn it on its side a little bit. But I put those pearls all down the runners, and I put it up on the front too, right here. And then this bling, the crystal bling. And there's the crystal bling. This is from the sticker sheet. It needed a little color, so it says joy on this side, and it says peace on the other side. But I thought this looked like snow or fur or cake frosting. You know, I didn't... Like I said, I can't really... I'll probably take a picture and show at the end. And it was really beat up. Let's see. Let me show the other side. Yeah. It was really beat up right there. And I think it had actually been broken and somebody had glued it back together. So I had to cover up some of the imperfections. But there's the one that says peace. I put this down with Collage Posh. And I put the little roses right here. And the bling goes all the way around. And the bling, and I even put some, this is where the white stickers from that sticker sheet come in. And I put on the inside right there. And I put something, you know, right there on each side. Right there. And then I decoupaged, or put Collage Posh on there, on the front of the sleigh. And I also did it on the back of the sleigh. Right there. And that is where I put, this is where I use that little row of pearls right there. I'm still debating whether I want to put something up the back of these runners, but this is basically a table decoration for my upcoming Small Business Saturday, and I've already got so much money in it right now. You know, the bling isn't cheap and all that, and these string pearls like this, those are like, what, $2 a yard at least. There's nothing underneath, so you're not missing anything under there. So, let's see on the side. So, anyway, that's my project. I thought it turned out really cool. And oh, like this right here, hang on. That right there is where I put, can't see it. Can't see it. Well, I can't get even, there we go. Right there is where I use that lace. And I also did it on the right there. I don't know if you've seen that or not. Anyway, that's my project that I've been working on today. Well, actually, the painting took a long time. Painting took, you know, over time. It took days. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the camera down a little bit here, and so you can get a side view. And you'll see my messy desk. Hang on. Hang on, let me adjust my tripod up. There we go. Tighten it down. But it goes really good with my trees that I did. My, where am I? Yeah, there I am. There's my stuff. But, you know, it goes good with these trees. That kind of stuff. But anyway, I do hope you leave a comment as to how I did. Like I said, this sled was so rough, and all I was going to do was paint it and put a little bit of, you know, a little bit of bling on it to try to pretty it up. But then, you know, once you get started on something, there it goes, right? These were even broken right here, and I had to glue those back in, which was not, it was not easy, and it's not pretty either. Let me zoom into that joint right there. It didn't turn out very pretty, but like I said, it's real rough. It was a rough piece. See the lines from the wood? Let me back out here a little bit. And these lines right here in the wood. It's like 1/8" plywood, and somebody just cut it out. But I think I helped it. I think I made it pretty. I don't know what you think. Do you think I made it pretty? Tell me if I ruined it. Like I said, I don't do shabby chic. Alright, anyway, there you go. Let me know what you think. Tell me, and tell me true. Tell me if I should put something on this back right there. I think I should, but like I said, I've already got so much money in it right now. Anyway, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.